I'm going to show you how easy it is to move your clinic from an old patient management software to AccuDent. We will do that in 3 steps. The first step is list of patients. The second step is data to import per patient. And finally is how to enter more details manually. So let's start with the number one, which is list of patients. You have no patients, you are starting, and you need to get a list of patients you had in the old software. The program we find here is that what the other program that we know in the Emirates are not giving a very good tool to export data. So your data will be exported in a very limited way, like this. You will be able to have the file number, the paper file number, but not in all cases, the first name, the last name, the mobile number, and the date of birth. Based on this, you can import all this data to the patient's list. But if you want to really work in a good way, you should be able to have the mobile number, the title, the gender, the first name, the last name, the mobile number, the email, the date of birth, the state of residence, the nationality, the region, the file number, the document type, the document ID, the stat, search, etc., etc. All this is included. If you want to do it, you can include that. If you want to do the minimum, you do what the old software is giving to you. This is like this. So how to do? You go to patients list, and in patients list, you are going to import a list. So I import a test list, for example, I import a patients list. So this is what you will do most of the time. I import, and I have to select from my Excel file to this one. What is that? The title we don't have, but we have the first name, we have the last name, we have the mobile number, we have the date of birth, we don't have the rest, email address in some cases we have, no, we don't have. So this is what we have most of the time. So let me import that, and it's processing. We have been importing 3 records, no error, all is fine. So this is what we have now with this new patient, which are implemented in the list of patients. So that's the number one, and this is the easy part. The second part is that when you open a patient file, any kind of patient's file, you need to edit what we have in images. And in images here, we have nothing. We have a file for documents, images, insurance, movies, OPG, others, scanner, X-rays, and loaded. Why you have all these things? Because this could be separate in the files of that you have on your computer, on the server of the old program. I show you how it looks like. I have been able to put all in to transfer. Inside that, I have documents, I have pictures, I have OPGs, I have scanner, I have X-rays. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to compress it. And compressing that, I can now click and drag to upload zip. And let's see what's happening now. It is importing all the data I had in one time. In one time, you import the X-rays, the OPG, the letters, everything you have in one time to your new program, AccuDent. So you will lose nothing. And if a folder is not indicated, it will come to loaded. So let's see what we have. In documents, we have this. What is this? This is the file of my patient that I had in another program. So as long as I cannot import all the details from the other program because it's forbidden from them, we take a picture of the page and we import the page, we put it in document. Like this, we lose nothing. For example, we have in documents the ID card. In images, you have the images of the patient. In OPG, we have the OPG of the patient, and all is stored in a good way. So when I click on the patient's name now, I see immediately that the file of the patient in chart will show the image which have been imported automatically. So at the step 2, to import the data, it's very simple. You organize your data in the way I've been showing to you with all the folders, and you zip the folder, and in one time you import in the patient's file. The last step is the step number 3, and this will happen when you will give an appointment to a patient. So you have the patient's name already, but you need to select the state, living in Dubai, what's the nationality, what's the region, etc., etc. And all this must be filled, and it's mandatory for DHA and for NABID by the secretary when she will receive a patient for the first time. So now my advice, which is very, very important. So you see that it's easy to transfer as much information as you can from the old program to the new program, but do not work on 2 programs at the same time. This will induce many, many, many mistakes based on the accountancy and on that. When you audit an invoice on one program and you make the payment on the other program, this will be including a big mess for the accountancy. So don't work on 2 programs at the same time. Stop one program and go into the other one. It's very easy to do because there are very few things to implement at that time. I thank you for your attention.